I'm Ham the admin, and today is Zoom Rooms, how to set up Google Calendars for one-touch join in a Zoom room. Well, so the things we're gonna need in Google, a Google admin owner or super admin access account. You need to be able to create resources and give view and edit privilege to other users on the account, as we're going to create a service account that can see all of our resources and brings that in to the Zoom room for Zoom. On the Zoom side, we need Zoom room admin access and access to calendar integration. Okay, so let's review what we're trying to accomplish here. When you come to your user controller in Room, now this is just the virtual version of the same controller redundantly that I have in Room. What we are trying to accomplish is being able to walk into a room and press this big blue join button to join whatever meeting we've scheduled into that room. So this meeting is called Show One Touch Join, and I've just scheduled it. So as the meeting owner or anyone in my organization, I come to my Google Calendar and I just go right into create a new meeting. I'll show you here, show how to book. I will go to more options here so I can find a room that's available. There's Yealink A20, which is the room that I have behind me. I'm gonna make it a Zoom meeting. Now you could also make this a Meet meeting, a WebEx meeting, a Teams meeting. As long as you have interop turned on, Zoom is gonna be able to scrape whatever the invite is, bring it in one touch, doesn't matter what it is, launch the WebRTC version and you'll be off to the races. Let's go back to our controller. And we will refresh here, and there is show how to book, and I'm ready to join that meeting there. Cool. So how is this working? Well, the way this is working is inside of Google Admin, which is my source of truth for resources. Inside of users, I have a user called service account. Now this user's only job is to see all of my buildings and resources and bring whatever is booked on them down to Zoom. So when I am in Zoom on this side and I go to admin, Zoom, room management, calendar integration, there's that same user. As you can see right there, SA_Google at Supergiant Megacorp. There's SA_Google at supergiantmegacorp.com. There's all of the calendar resources right there, ready to go. That is how Zoom is able to bring that meeting. Dismiss there. After creating the service account, we're going to go to buildings and resources, manage resources, and here are all my existing resources inside of my Google Workspace account. So let's just go ahead and create a new building, and I'll show you how to subscribe to that to bring it down into Zoom. So first things first, let's create a new building. I'm going to create a building called New Building, and we'll go ahead and say that it has one floor. There it is, and we'll switch over to resources. We'll add a new resource, find that building, new building, and we'll put it on floor 1. We'll call this resource new resource, and we'll just say for funsies a capacity of 4. So when I go into new building, there's new resource. Let's get that down into Zoom. We're gonna go ahead and log into our service account itself. So now we're looking at SA Google at Supergiant Megacorp's calendar. We're gonna come right down here into other calendars, hit that plus button, and we're gonna browse resources. And as you can see, new building is right there and is available for us to subscribe to. So I'm hitting that little checkbox to subscribe to that resource, right? So when I subscribe to that resource, now when I come right back into Zoom, when I sync my calendars, we have new building and new resource right there with 4. So I can make a Zoom room right here and press that button. Otherwise, the ad hoc way to do this, if you don't like that nomenclature, because that's exactly how it's going to name it, is come here the old traditional way and we'll add a room. This room name we will call new resource, and inside of SA Google at Supergiant Megacorp, we should see new resource. There it is. So I'll finish that, and now with new resource in new building, as you can see, that's connected up to our Google Calendar backend. This is ready to go. All I need to do is physically in person, take this activation code, plug it in on my hardware. And now when I walk into that room, anytime I go to calendar as a user and book a new room here, book new resource. When I book a new resource and go to more options here, if I search for the new resource room, there it is. I make that a Zoom meeting, save. Now that resource, when set up and available on Zoom, and when I have hardware and this turns green, just like my room Yay link here, you can see the Yay link is available in green. When I go to new resource and punch this activation code in on hardware, this will go green. And anything that I book using that new resource calendar, that new resource room right here, that will bring it right down via my service account into that room to be used one touch. Appreciate you guys for watching today. Hope this was helpful. All right, one quick caveat is if you are getting permission issues, your service account may not be at the same organizational permission level as you as a super admin. So if you are getting permission errors in booking, etc., through that service account, what you may want to do is go as the super admin yourself, logged in as a super admin, go browse resources, find that resource itself. And once you're subscribed to that resource, jump into it, and we will share with specific people or groups. And that's where we'll come in here and make sure that our service account can make changes and manage sharing on that room itself. Boom. And that should resolve any permissioning issues just in case. But if your service account is living at the same ownership level, or if you have a flat organization, then you may not have to do this step. So good luck connecting up your resources, and looking forward to bringing you some more Zoom room and workspace videos